Caring for someone with dementia is one of the toughest journeys, but you don't have to do it alone. I'm Allison Schreier, and my experience caring for my husband inspired me to create Zinnia, a therapeutic streaming service designed to support people living with dementia and reduce caregiver stress. Our research-backed videos are engaging, easy to follow, and they help ease the daily challenges like agitation and anxiety so that you can focus on connection and joy. Available by subscription on mobile and TV apps, Zinnia makes every day a little bit easier. Go to zinniatv.com and sign up for a free trial today. Use the code RESOURCE for 15% off an annual Zinnia subscription.
This is a special edition of Medicare Moments with America's Medicare coach, Toni King. Hi, everybody. I'm Jim Glogowski, welcoming you to today's podcast. Today, we're playing a portion of a radio program where Toni was a guest. You will hear Toni taking questions from listeners. Toni loves receiving questions, and you're welcome to send Toni a question by sending an email to info@tonisays.com. That's info@tonisays.com. Or you can call Toni's Medicare phone line, 832-519-8664. That's 832-519-8664. Any time of the day or night with your questions. Toni's website is also available 24/7 at tonisays.com. That's www.tonisays.com. Toni was Don Hawkins' guest on the Encouragement Live radio broadcast. Let's join that program right now.
Toni King answering questions tonight, especially about the issues related to Medicare and those prescription drugs. Bonnie is listening in Mississippi tonight. Bonnie, go ahead. You're on the air with Toni.
Hey, I guess I had two main points. I used to work for Medicare for like 4 years, and I just wanted people to be aware of really two main things. You know, there's a penalty for not signing up for the prescription drug plan. And if you find yourself in that area, you know, where you have that huge penalty, there are other programs like GoodRx, the manufacturer's discount for some medications, and the state assistant program. And if you call in at 1-800-MEDICARE, the people there will be happy to direct you to some of those assistant programs if it's available for you. And I had the other point here was that people need to understand that when you're getting those calls over the phone, more than likely, they're not from Medicare. As a matter of fact, I guarantee you they're probably not from Medicare. So you need to make sure you call us rather than just picking up the phone, because you never know the difference between a broker and a scammer, and we don't get commission, so our interest is not the money. Our interest is in helping you save money.
You know, Toni, I don't know that we've ever gotten a call from somebody working with Medicare. Isn't that amazing? That God...
You need to give her... What was her name again?
Her name is Bonnie. She lives in Mississippi, and she works for Medicare. And that's amazing that we're doing the program on Medicare. And, you know, you're working with Medicare and sharing biblical and Christian perspectives. And here we have somebody from Medicare, and I think that's so neat.
Well, I would appreciate it if Bonnie would either call or send me an email at info@tonisays.com, because everything she's saying is accurate. People need to make sure they get their prescription drug plans taken care of. They need to make sure if it's not, if you don't get in the game and you don't do it the right way, you can use GoodRx, you can use Single Care. Amazon has a pharmacy that you can use. But if you do not sign up for a Part D plan at the right time, you will get a penalty, and it goes all the way back to the day that your Part A started. And let me tell you something, there are no do-overs with Medicare. They don't say, oh, I'm sorry, let's give you another try. You only get one try. And you've got to make sure you're doing it the right way, and you want to make sure that everything's done properly. Medicare does not enroll you in Medicare. Social Security does all the enrolling, but Medicare can answer your questions, and they are the kindest, nicest people you will ever meet.
And Bonnie, you sound like one of those kindest, nicest people, and I want to encourage you to give Toni a call. I have a feeling the two of you could share some mutual encouragement and maybe some Medicare war stories together.
Yes, and what's a good number to give her a call at?
Yes, let me give you that number. It is 832-519-8664. And that's the number for her office, and she may need to get back with you, but that would be a great number to connect with her. And Bonnie, I'm just delighted that you called in tonight. Go ahead, Toni.
Okay, but let me say one thing before we get off with Bonnie. She is correct. Medicare and Social Security and even the IRS will not call you. They will send you a letter and ask you to call them. The calls are coming from scammers all over the place. Since December, there have been 2.9 billion people that have been scammed worldwide. You've got to be careful. You can always hang the phone up.
Yes.
Don't give people your information. Being nice doesn't help anything, does it, Bonnie?
No. Yeah, it could make things a lot worse for you.
Yeah, and we want to encourage you. One of the reasons we're doing this program is we want to alert people to the hazards, to the dangers, either of incurring those penalties that can cost you a huge amount of money or falling prey to scammers. And so, Bonnie, you have that number down. Good to hear from you, Bonnie. Take care. God bless.
Caring for someone with dementia is one of the toughest journeys, but you don't have to do it alone. I'm Allison Schreier. And my experience caring for my husband inspired me to create Zinnia, a therapeutic streaming service designed to support people living with dementia and reduce caregiver stress. Zinnia offers research-backed videos intentionally created for people with dementia, engaging, calming, and easy to follow. Whether you need to ease agitation, create moments of joy, or make daily routines smoother, Zinnia is here to help. Family and professional caregivers use our content to turn challenges into opportunities for connection. Accessible by subscription on mobile devices and connected TVs, Zinnia is simple to use whenever you need it. Because when caregiving feels easier, life feels better. Go to zinniatv.com and sign up for a free trial today. Use the code RESOURCE for 15% off an annual Zinnia subscription.
God bless you.
Bye-bye. And Toni, yes.
Hold on one second. One thing your listeners need to know, I had a gentleman that reached out to me from Houston who worked in Clear Lake for NASA and put Neil Armstrong on the moon. And he could navigate Medicare.
Wow.
So, if it's hard for you, just think if it's hard for a rocket scientist that can put a man on the moon. This is not made simple. And why they make it so confusing, I have no idea.
And it is confusing, but I would encourage you folks, info@tonisays.com. You can email Toni. You can schedule an appointment to talk with her. TONISAYS.com. Johnny is listening in Texas tonight. Go ahead, Johnny.
Hello. Thank you for taking my call. My question is I'm 64, I'm a registered nurse, and I'm going to continue to work for as long as I can, but I'm under the impression at age 65 I am to enroll in one of the parts of Medicare.
It just depends, Johnny, what your situation is. If you're someone that has an HSA, let's say, and you're funding your HSA and you're still working, you don't want to enroll in Medicare because then you have to quit funding it. But if you're working, let's say you're working for Memorial Hermann or maybe you're working for MD Anderson or whoever, and you have true company insurance, you can enroll in Part A of Medicare. It just depends. What part of Texas are you from?
Corpus Christi, south of Texas.
Okay.
Right.
Well, just email me, if you want to set up a consultation. I charge a consultation fee. It's not a whole bunch. And we can work it out, or you can go online, and I've got the Medicare Survival Guide. I've got various articles But if you're working full-time with a large company, you want to make sure you're getting things done the right way.
And Johnny, there's no better time than now. The email address is info@tonisays.com. That's TONISAYS.com. The phone number again, is, let me give the phone number, Toni.
When does he turn 65? What's your birth month?
May.
Well, you got, right now is not a good time for you to do this. Okay, you've got 90 days prior to May. That's April, March, February. You can, call me, contact me after open enrollment, and then we can discuss.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got that 90-day window, but if you're working for a large company, there's things that you need to know. There's things that you need to be aware of what you need to do to get on Medicare at a later date.
But, Johnny, I would encourage you, put this on your calendar. I think Toni's right. It'd be better for you to reach out to her probably in January or February, February at the very latest, because you want to be in that window of 90 days beforehand when you pull the trigger on whether you do this or don't do that.
You've been listening to Medicare Moments with your host, Toni King. Toni is author of the Medicare Survival Guide Advanced Edition and The Maze of Medicare, books that are available on her website, tonisays.com. That's TONISAYS.com. Toni also offers a video series that you can access through tonisays.com. Medicare Moments is new every Wednesday morning. We thank you for listening, and we look forward to you joining us again next week. And be sure to tell your friends about Medicare Moments with Toni King.
Attention seniors. Are you looking for a community that offers incredible benefits and stands up for your values? Look no further than AMAC. With an AMAC membership, you'll enjoy exclusive discounts on insurance, travel, dining, and shopping. Stay informed with 6 issues a year of our award-winning AMAC magazine, delivering trusted news and valuable insights. But that's not all. AMAC is committed to defending America's future by directly bringing the voices of our more than 2 million members to our elected officials. Join a community that cares about your needs and your values. For a limited time, we're offering a 1-year membership for only $1. Yes, just $1 for a year of incredible benefits and advocacy. Don't wait. Take advantage of this special offer and join AMAC today. Visit amac.us/join now. That's amac.us/join now.